Yeah, I'm doing good, ma'am. What about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay, so since we are meeting for the first time, so please introduce yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. It's my pleasure to introduce myself to you and to your viewers. I'm Padma and I'm from Tamil Nadu. I just completed my schooling, ma'am, and yet to just join engineering college. I'm gonna pursue computer science engineering. I have a YouTube channel on the name of Learn English with Pathu. I'll also take some online spoken English class for the students who are really interested to just learn English. And my interests are something like I like to listen to songs and I like to play badminton, ma'am. Thank you. It's all about me. And can you introduce yourself, ma'am? As is my first time.
Yeah, yeah, sure. As you know, my name is Nootan and I'm from Mathura, which is in UP. I'm a homemaker and I have a YouTube channel. If I tell you about my qualification, then I'm graduate from commerce and I'm blessed with two kids. So this is all about me. Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, Padma. So please a little bit, I would like to know about your like journey because you speak very good. You are sounding me like a eloquent speaker. Your the accent quite impressive.
Okay, ma'am.
So I would like to know something about you, your like journey. Like how did you start your journey and what kind of like hurdles you faced earlier?
Sure, ma'am. Like my journey started on lockdown, ma'am. As I was studying seventh or eighth that time, ma'am. I started like looking to a lot of YouTube channel and I learn English, ma'am. And the thing is, with the online resources, we can learn English really well. Probably the persons who are really interested and who are able to afford for courses, they can afford. But if not, if like me, ma'am, because we are not like well educated background. My parents were not educated. Still, they didn't complete 10th standard as well, ma'am. But the thing is, I got motivated because my aunt used to motivate that education is really very important and speaking English is also very important. That time, I feel very bored, ma'am, because it's an online classes. As I thought that why can't I put myself on learning English? So, in that situation, I started to learn English and I watched a lot of YouTube channels because there have been a lot of YouTube channels and I use Fluency. That time the app is new and we have connected with the people for free because there's the initial time of
Okay.
that app, no, so it's completely free. I used to talk to a lot of women because half an hour free for talking to women.
Okay.
So in that time I use that ridiculously. I use that often. Use that often, and I got connected to a lot of peoples in India. So like mostly North Indian peoples. So I connected to that people I get because as I'm in seventh standard, I feel because they are motivating me like you are a kid, like or and you're like a kid, you are learning, you are interested. So it motivate me. So I what I do is if I for example I take this here I found this. So I take this headphone. I used to market this headphone. That's why my journey start, ma'am. I used to like if I'll take pencil or I'll take book, and I used to market like that. Now I know the marketing word. Before I used to describe that picture or describe the thing. Likewise, I improved myself, ma'am. That's the whole journey. And after that, literally 1 year, I put a lot of effort, man, and effort. And then after that, I concentrate more on because I'm 11th and 12th. I concentrate more, and still I am in the holiday, so I am just utilizing my time to speak English. That's all about me.
Wow, really interesting, I must say. Okay, so you started learning English at very like tender age and you were in seventh standard, right? So that moment, did you so much interested or not? Like passionate or not?
Yes, ma'am. That time, pandemic time, so we didn't find much time because my mother never allowed because COVID virus is spreading widely. So that time, we are just put in the house, ma'am. We are at the house, so we can't able to go out. So that time, I feel very like because I'm unable to connect with my friends. So I thought of like learning English, and I get really passionate because day by day, my interest on that language grows like a huge graph. So it's like a interesting thing to learn English on that particular time because I didn't have the pressure no man because like I don't have homework to do. So only I'll speak for 2 hours, 3 hours at the stage. That's the thing. I hope
Okay,
I'm in here. I'll speak 3 hours, 4 hours, sometimes 4 hours max because I don't have the other work to do. And I
okay,
used to practice with my sisters. Though I'll teach my sisters like that. I improved myself. That time my sister used to study like that. Though we are
okay,
not, our parents is not educated, but we have, that's why we have the drive towards education, ma'am. As my parents is not educated, drive towards the education, that's why.
okay, nice. So this means you have been learning this English language since long, meaning 5 years, 6 years.
No, ma'am. Like around 8th standard, I just learned this language, and ninth and 10th
Okay.
and 11th, I didn't even gonna speak with my peoples and with my friends. And after that, I just restarted, ma'am. It's like a break, but still, by
Okay.
God's grace, I didn't lose that accent somewhat. I'll connect, ma'am, but not often.
Okay. Meaning you took some gap.
4 years
Okay.
gap because I didn't use my language to anywhere because I only concentrate on the studies, like writing and
Okay.
studying exams. Only I used to
Okay.
practice 1 year continuously. The thing is, lockdown in I'll practice 4 hours or 3 hours of speaking, ma'am, 1 hour of writing. Probably I do like that, and everyone can do like that, ma'am. Everyone. Time is matter here. Doesn't money doesn't matter here. Time matters a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah, time matters and the interest also matters here. Interest and the passion. Because there are many people they fear of this English language, right? So
Yes,
have you
ma'am.
ever felt like fearing of this English language anytime ever?
No, ma'am. The thing is, like others may laugh at me. I don't bother about that because I am here to learn that language. I'm not here to listen to others' words. Still, they make fun on me, but I don't bother about that because I am learning. In learning process, we have to face these kind of like unnecessary words. But we need to be clear. No, I'll always think at one point of time, I'll be speaking English really very well. So I need to consistent. That's the one thing I'll be always thinking about that, man. Often I don't remember to. I don't give attention to others' words because that's a waste of time. None of our business, no, ma'am. Because they didn't have to motivate us. They are here to just demotivate us.
Yeah, demotivate and criticize sometimes. Sometimes mock at us
Yes, ma'am.
happens. They make judgments sometimes just
Exactly.
by listening you.
Yeah.
And do you think, yeah, do you think that, there are people they associate, a person is speaks very good. So the people, what they think, they have the mentality, the perspective that the person who is speaking good English, this means he is very well educated, very like, brilliant, genius. So they have these kind of perspective. They associate speaking English with the intelligence. So
Yeah.
do you agree with this?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I agree with that. Because still, if you are speaking because I gone through the society where if you speak English, then you will be like noted among my family members. If the thing is like that, ma'am, though the thing is that when my family members, like they are thinking about that, my parents were not educated, but how this child can speak like this? How this can? So
Okay.
the thing
Yeah.
is, when you are speaking English, now there is an assumption that the person is, or the person he or she may consider as an intelligent person.
Yeah.
So it's assumption
Absolutely.
there, ma'am. But it's not to be right way, but still the society is gone like that. It's not a right way as well. But
Absolutely.
this assumption, I
Yeah.
agree with that. I agree with that. If
Yeah.
the person
Yeah.
is
People have these kind. Yeah. People have these
exactly,
kind of assumptions. Yeah. And I have also, felt some many times, because being a homemaker, I speak English, and now I have gotten some fluency, I can say, just by talking with people on every single day. So I have reached to this level. At least I can deal with people. So when somebody like listen me and they get to know, okay, you are a homemaker. So do you do some job? And have you ever tried to teach somebody in a school and all, like with this, like job? If somebody is doing a job, this means then he or she is having, this kind of knowledge, spoken English knowledge, and they are having a very good command. So being a homemaker, how could you, like with this, these kind of speculation, I can say, they have in their mind. So I think this is not the right thing, and they judge on these kind of parameters. So I think this is not right, but people do. This is their duty. So we cannot, all the time just affect ourselves,
exactly.
because yeah,
It's there. It's there. We can't change the
yeah,
society. We need to adopt
yeah,
the society.
yeah, adapt, and I can say, like my perception is little different. Like if we change, world changes.
Exactly, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah.
If we change
That's
if I change my perception, so I start feeling like, okay, other person also good. If I feel like positive, so I also that moment,
Positive.
as a result, I feel like okay, those people, they are good. Their like mindset is good. The perspective is good. Like was this. So to my mind, which I believe, like when I change, world changes. So do you
Positivity, ma'am.
believe in this?
Yeah. I'll also believe. I agree with that because if you are, that's why my mother used to say, spread positivity. Like, don't spread if you can't able to spread positivity. Also, don't spread negativity because
Yeah.
we are like giving vibes to other persons who are surrounding us. No, ma'am. We need to spread as much as we can. We need to spread positivity. That's the one big key. Like as an a human, we need to do. It's our inbuilt duty. We have to do that. Spread positivity. But still now, many people who didn't do like that. But we have to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they have different, opposite mindset and perspective towards the society and towards the people as well. Okay, so Padma, I would like to know from your side if you ever like had gone through these kind of fear or feeling like struggling speaking in English. So how did you conquer over these kind of feelings if you had earlier?
Yes, ma'am. Like I have fear. I agree with that. But the thing is, when seventh standard, I said no, ma'am. My seventh and eighth, my journey starts there. Like first two fluency call. Like I contact through people. That two call literally, I am like heaven. Like I'm in the Dell. Literally, I feel like hello, Padma. Like that, I was just talking like that because and seventh age because they are older than me. No one is less than me older, so I feel fear. But after that, I talk to my aunt because my aunt is like a build in like my supporter.
Okay.
So I talked to her and she said no problem if you make mistakes also no problem. Fear is common and likewise there also I didn't feel much fear because the people who is talking to me through call is motivating me. The co-learners. That's why I'm saying talking to co-learners really they are oh wow great. You are at the age of like at the age of something like 12 or like that. You are speaking English good. You are trying to speak English. They are motivating me. So I don't feel that fear, ma'am. But if somebody like they are starting their journey around 18 or like that, they feel some fear because they are adult, considered to be adults. So our society will like stuff them, will just want to demotivate them. So the thing is, don't ever think about others' word. If they are giving positive words, also we need to take like that. And if they are they are giving negative stuff or negativity, you need to avoid them. Try to avoid because we are here to enjoy our life and to improve and groom up ourselves. So we don't ever bother about others' words and others' negativity because here we have to lead our own life. So don't ever think about others' words. Definitely you don't have fear. That's the thing, man. First
Absolutely.
two call, I felt very fear. After that, they are motivating me. I just grown up in the thing that the co-learners are really motivating me. So I thought, oh, I'm in the right path. So other people are just motivating me. So I'm gonna just start my journey like that. So I didn't feel much
Nice.
fear, ma'am. Till now also I didn't feel, but I sometimes it will there, but I don't show off that to the society.
Yeah, because we know what happens when we think like these kind of inhibitions, so it just doubles. Automatically it gets doubles. So I think we should always feel like positive so that
Yes,
we can
ma'am.
spread the positivity and also we feel like positive that okay, I can do this. Like was
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
while
Padma,
making
yeah.
yeah, while making
Continue,
YouTube
continue.
yeah,
Yeah.
making YouTube video also I feel first video also I feel first 2 to 3 videos I feel very nervous that other people may be like dominating me like about my accent. But still I don't about bother about that. All the things are still right now they are giving support. Like in a positive way, not in negative way. Not in, my channel is not a very big channel, though still they are giving positive because co-learners it's really awesome, man. Because we have to appreciate them because they are not in the way of judgment. They are not in the way
Yeah,
of giving.
absolutely.
Talking with
Normal
co-learners,
conversations. Yeah. Genuine conversation. Okay, Padma, little bit I would like to know something because you're a student. So little bit from your like point of view, I would like to know about education. Like what is the value of education in today's scenario? Little bit.
exactly, ma'am. Education is really very important because as I gone through a quotes because I have the habit of reading some small quotes. Like education is a key to change the world. It's a weapon to women to change
Yeah.
the world. as a girls, we have to educate, ma'am, because without education now, I'm not dominating boys, but it's not like gender equality content. It's something like we girls need to educate a lot, because that's why we have to have the courageous to speak in front of others. And without education, nothing can be done, ma'am. As we are in online, like if you want to go to anything like a bank or something, we have to fill that form, chela.
Yeah.
Like we say, we have to fill that form. So for that, we need to have a basic education. So basic education is really very important, because as olden days, it's not like that. But now it's everything is in digital. So we have to know about how to utilize that. We have to have apart from education, we have to have the practical knowledge and general knowledge, ma'am. Like have to just connect with people and have to know how to just use some apps like that, because as the technical skills is really very important. Basic technical skills is really
Absolutely.
important. For that, education is really very important. Then only you can able to access lot of things, because nowadays everything is in online. If you want to access that, you have to know the basic qualification, right? So that's education. And if education is there with you, definitely you can improve your life. Without education, you can't able to improve your life, man. That's my opinion.
Absolutely. Really nice, really commendable, whatever you shared. And yeah, when you are educated, confidence automatically
Yes,
start
ma'am.
occurring. You start feeling like so much confident. When you are educated enough, then the confidence is just in your hands, in your mind. Okay. You are so much confident to go out to deal with people if you are like educated. And yeah, as you shared the example of banks, so yeah, definitely we must know about the things. If you are educated, then you can just tackle all the things and deal with people, and you can like share some like whatever you have like problems, you can ask, and you can just any queries you have, then you can ask and just get the knowledge just by having just by being educated, basically. If you are
Yes, ma'am.
educated, then yeah, and nobody can that moment, you are not going to be duped, swindled, if you are educated in the maybe in the form of money or in the form of any kind of scam, if you are educated and so much mindful. Because when we are educated, so we automatically become so much mindful. Intelligence is, it's here, it just get ingrained in our mind. Okay, like yeah, we have the knowledge of the society, all the things whatever is like occurring in our surroundings, so it happens if you are educated. So there is so much yeah, the benefits. And yeah, if I tell you about the government, so government has made a lot of amendments so that each and every person get the education, and government also has made the education so reasonable, so like yeah, reasonable, I think.
Here we have the assumption that if somebody could like study in like high-fi schools and like I'm not it's not perspective, it's a discriminant. Like we have the perspective that if somebody studies in a very big school, they will be like brilliant. It's not like that. If they have
Yeah.
the like, ability, they are gifted, they have some gift from God, then they are being studying in a big school. But the students who are studying in smaller, tiny like schools and or medium level school, we don't bother about that. We have to clear that we are getting education. We need to always bother about that we have getting education, we are improving myself. But there are assumption, the parents also still they have assumption, and they are giving the lot of stuffs, lot of money, spending their hardship of their life and spending lot of money
Yeah.
to the. But it's not like, even if a child is more interested, they can learn from anywhere. but if a child is not interested in anything, they can't even learn anything from the big
Yeah.
school itself. So school
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
absolutely.
Interest is really matter. School doesn't matter, but still in the
Yeah.
society we have. Even I gone through a lot of people's, ma'am. They say that even because it's like something like we are studied in normal school, the persons who are studying as have been studying there in a big school. They used to just regret us like you are in small school. But I never say that. School doesn't matter. My mother used to say it
Yeah,
like that. School doesn't matter. If you are studying, if you are interested to improve yourself, then school doesn't matter like that, ma'am. But
absolutely.
still assumptions are like that. People believe in that, but it's not like that. If a child is interested, they can learn anywhere from any type of issues. Also, they can undergo. Is it right,
Absolutely,
ma'am?
totally concur with this. Yeah.
Exactly. These are things happen in society. I'll get wonder why.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Padma. So I think we need to wrap up this session.
Ma'am. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
So it
very
was,
good.
yeah, It was really nice and enthralling conversation with you, and you gave me your precious time. Thank you so much, dear. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Bye
Yeah,
bye. Take
nice.
care.
Bye bye.
Okay.